Hey, what's a going? Bump Jonas here from SprinkleSumSalt. I'm talking with Approach.
What's happening, man?
Holy shit. I'm sorry. I should have let him say his name, but I was happy to be able to know your name and say it.
It sounded better coming from you.
Oh, shit. He already sweet me up.
Man.
But we have Vivo live events. Mac Lethal is about to go on. Gorilla Nims is performing right now.
Yeah.
I caught Approach out in the crowd. Yeah. I want to ask you, man, why are you here? What are you doing out and about amongst the people?
Oh, man, Mac is one of the people I came up with. So we started doing this whole music thing together.
Okay.
So we practiced and learned in my mom's basement, his mom's basement.
Oh.
I'm a few years older than him. Okay. So, you know, this is like my little brother. So he comes to town, I'm going to come out.
So you supporting.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
And you're... Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on. Right.
Yeah.
All right. That's an easy. That was a softball
that
question.
Was a
Come on.
Yeah.
So, Approach. You said that's your little brother, Mac Lethal. I saw you. My first time ever seeing you was Souls of Mischief. You were on stage at the Record Bar.
Yeah.
And you was doing shit with the mic, giving the flow, acapella with the beat, the whole nine. So, how many years have you put into this craft of yours?
I probably wrote my first rhyme in 1997. So
God damn.
Yeah, I'm old man.
97 is a hell of a year, though.
It is. But I was a student way before that and a fan.
Okay.
And then I got around some guys called Skill Society that were creating music. And so it was just a natural progression, you know? I was around guys being creative.
What was the catalyst for you then? Like if you were around them, soaking it up, what was that trigger that said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to activate my skills?
I think it's energy. I think that is where I was supposed to be and where I was heading. And then, you know, it was like when you make the proper meal, you put all the ingredients together and then it comes out right. So I was just happened to be around guys I was playing ball with. Okay. And it led me to their joy of what they were doing, just naturally pull something out of me. You know what I mean?
Okay. So at this point, it feels like you're sort of an elder statesman of hip hop. You definitely lived the life of hip hop.
Yeah.
So on the other side of it, we've hit the 50-year mark. You're seeing folks like Mac Lethal, Gorilla Nims, the locals come up. How does that make you feel in a sense of seeing the game and seeing hip hop progress to this point? Anytime
anybody that, you know, from my area or from creating stuff from the platform of being an independent and being somebody that's on a path of just kind of doing their thing their way, it's awe-inspiring. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard. It's a lot easier to try to conform yourself into something that'll allow it to move than it is to try to be yourself in something and still move. So
give them some salt, y'all. Give them some salt, y'all.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. One of the things that I like to say is that KC is the new Mecca. And that comes from the idea or the concept that the Mecca of hip hop started in New York. And we've had a lot of different regions that have like grabbed the spotlight. And I feel like KC's time is coming right now. And so my question to you is, how can the locals and the artists better prepare for that spotlight that's coming?
Man, we've been on the verge of we've been a force in the music industry since 1990s, late 80s. So it's like always felt like our time, including the early 2000s. But I think now it's so essential that you can connect with everybody via these phones and via pushing. So if your content is consistent, if your content is creative and the music is still quality, it can go places that we could have never dreamed of it going in the 90s.
I love that. I love that. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. That's a little game from Approach, y'all. And by the way, you are a very approachable person.
Oh, man, I appreciate
it. Your
man.
energy is immaculate.
I'm just regular cat, man.
So let me ask you. I got to see you perform. You're walking around, you're hanging out. You're definitely an everyday dude. But this is something I love to ask the creators. When the show is over and the folks walk away from your show, what kind of experience do you want them to have when they walk away?
When you go to work the next morning, because typically we participate in weekends or, you know, Thursday, Friday shows. So say you catch me on a Thursday night, you go to work on Friday, you really don't want to be there. It's not a pay week. You got something that Thursday night that you go to work feeling good. You're listening to something. You're like, last night's experience is going to carry me through the weekend. So that's what I want people to think. I want, you know, I push for the better side. You know what I mean? The better side being positive side. Like I want to uplift people and help them. You know what I mean? So
All right, y'all. We got to get up out of here, man. Thank you so much, Approach, for the interview, man.
I appreciate you.
Sprinkle some salt here. Bump Jonas. I just talked to Approach, a hell of an MC. Some of you motherfuckers should hit him up to get some lessons, but we'll leave that later. Vivo live events. We'll see you later. Peace.